Welcome to Vintage Dudes on Vintage Bikes. We have a new project, and I'm gonna open it up, and we'll assess my purchase. I hope it's not as bad as the description is, but it could be worse. So, it's another. This one came. It was a bike shop out of Nina. I think it was Snoop Dogg Cycles. And they had, well, to tell a short story long, I was looking at a Bridgestone RB4. The seller said, "Hey, come on down, come and get it. I'm waiting for you, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, okay, I'm on my way. And as I'm going to Delavan, Wisconsin, which is real close to Lake Geneva, all of a sudden the phone pings. I'm like, oh shit, what? Okay, thought somebody was somebody was sending me a message, and the message really, oh, we got stuff in there. I wonder what he put in there. And the message wasn't, I'm driving. I don't like to fiddle with the cell phone while I'm driving, and any rate, I'm going along and I come to a stop. I look at the phone, and the guy I'm buying the bike from, oh shit, shit. Oh, here's the seller. There it is. Let me see. Yeah, Shop Dog Cycles. So, Shop Dog Cycles, I think they're just a dismantler. They dismantle things. And they got stickers. Great. Yeah. I could have put an inner tube or something in there. I always do. Here's the reveal. Uh-oh. It's red. It's got all of this crash foam on it, which is cool. Set the box aside. They did package it nice. And I bet you guys still don't know who it is, what it is. And any rate, yeah, I'm going along, and all of a sudden, ping, the dude I'm buying it from marked it sold. I'm like, well, he must know I'm coming. He probably still was getting messages. Marked it sold. He bothered to give me his address. And I pull up to his house. I'm all giddy about getting a Bridgestone RB4 that came with Ritchie. I think that was Ritchie Logic tubing, and I really was kind of taken aback. I get there, and the dudes didn't answer the door. I'm like, come on. Knocking, ringing. Didn't answer the door. And I'm like, what the hell? And then his mousy wife comes out and says, oh, he just sold that bike. Fudge. So trip for nothing. I stopped at a bike shop there and see if they had any cool used bikes, and they didn't. So that was all for naught. But here it is, a Ritchie, and kind of, oh boy, why is it taped there? Why is there tape right there? Duct tape. Oh, really heavy duct tape. We'll have to look at it once we put it on the stand. Get a little closer look. It is a Ritchie. I can't tell what the model is. I don't know. I can't tell with this sticker. It's right there. I don't know what that is. But I'm gonna, once I get this bottom part, look at the serial number. Boy, I don't like that tape, but yeah, well, oh boy, this bottom bracket's seen better days. It must be an older model because it's a 1-inch. It's a 1-inch head tube. But I always wanted a Ritchie, and oh boy, that's another. I don't know. I'll have to show you with a straight edge. Ooh, there's a kink right here. There's a kink. You can see it. It's right there. Like it got whacked by a car or something whacked it hard there. So we'll have to check alignment with rear dropouts. Well, let's give you a better look at this pile of shite. And we'll survey the damage. But I love these old Ritchies. These are such cool bikes. It's a really nice classic. Some simplest of greens. Shitty shop rag. Shitty shop rag. The chunkiest dirt ever put on a bike. Man, that shit's on there. Good. Let's soak a little. Some simplest of greens. Shitty shop rag. Shitty shop rag. The chunkiest dirt ever put on a bike. Man, that shit's on there. Good. Let's soak. There it is, 1A608. Cool. Now I got something to look for. See what model this is. Now this is where disaster happens. Let's see what we can do without trying to kill myself here. Oh, not bad. That ain't bad. That's a good start. I'll take that all day. Wow, that is gooey. Lubricate this liquid wrench. Lubricating oil. Shit works great, but it stinks like fuel oil for trucks. Diesel fuel. I don't like that. Ah, shit. I know where it's at. It's hanging right in front of my face. Alright. Come on. Be another hole here somewhere. Oh. There we go. Come on. This was like, these bottom brackets were some of the most hokey setups ever. You can't trust this junk. I don't know how people rode across the United States with these style bottom brackets. I don't get it. I gotta get better lighting in here, that's for sure. Not bad bearings. Not sure who's the manufacturer of this crap. Look. Mono BB of all things. So the BB is actually a nice one. So they say. Okay. Wow, it won't even let me have my bottom bracket. There we go. Just took a little persuasion. There we go. Wow, this is truly 80s junk. Alright, battle on the others. So, how many are betting that this isn't gonna end well? Ow! Come on. I used to have a tool for this. I just had a hammer in my hand. Mallet. Ah, slips right off. Nah, it fell in the garbage. Great. This sucks. like this. Nothing. Don't like any of it. Come on. Bloody hell. You guys gonna have problems with this side. What to do? Alright, let's try this. Out of the box today. Doubt it. That's too big. Yeah, rats. Better than they were years ago. That's too small. Son of a. Okay. Really crude. No. Oh boy. This isn't fair. This sucks. It really sucks. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be bike mechanics. I'll probably get copywritten for that. Oh, wow! That was close. That was close. Wow. We got issues. We have some issues. The thing I can do is take it up to the other shop, weld a nut on the, and then just zip it off. If all else fails. Right now I'm gonna smash my mush. So. Wow. I didn't think this was gonna be that hard. Alright, we had successness. We had successness, I believe. Took some. A lot of Jedi mind control. Bit of Uri Geller mixed in. And if you don't know who Uri Geller is, look him up. Claimed he could fix watches just by concentrating on them. Would have put a lot of watch repairmen out of business back then. Yeah, but this is as tight as I've seen them. Luckily, this, like I said, worst case scenario, I take a big nut, weld it, and then zip it off. But what I ended up doing is I took a center punch and I just kept shocking the edge of this nut, and then I noticed it was moving, and this is the bliss. Alright. Pretty good. Shimano makes some good. This thing is hard. Like, this metal you can make like one of those knives, forge a knife out of it. That's very hard. Alright. Now we got all the scrap out of there. That's cool. Well, somebody was nice enough to put a copious amount of grease in here. A lot of debris. A lot of old grease. Oof. That's gonna take a wire. Fix that. Boy, that thing was on there so tight it mushed the frame. I'm gonna have to have this. I don't have the tool to face. I gotta just face that. Have that faced. This side too. Not as bad, but this side. Look at, there's a ridge there, and you can see how it, like it gets. There's a ridge there. They slam that on pretty good. That's crazy. That's probably why it was so tight in there. Mushroomed into the bottom bracket nut there. Wow, that's crazy. So, man, it's really weird because it's mostly like dried up grease stalactites in there. Well, that's enough excitement for me for one day. Guys, well, let me know what you think. Should I just preserve what's there, or go get it sandblasted? I'm gonna have to have that bottom bracket faced, because it's mushed, and I gotta have them just gotta have them clean the threads up, and gotta figure out what to do with this rear chainstay, and try to figure out what model this is. Well, thanks a lot for watching. Vintage Dudes on Vintage Bikes. We'll move on, I guess, to some of the repairs I might have to, because I'm not sure if I'm going to have to replace that little chunk of tubing. But like I said, well, give me a comment whether I should do a total resto on it. Do a resto mod. I'm thinking of a resto mod. And, you know, putting disc brakes, modernizing. I'm going to have a hard time finding a 1-inch mountain bike head tube. That's most of them. By the mid 80s, 90s, they were all 1.125 inches. So the only one that was still doing the inch stuff was Bontrager and Ritchie. So let's hopefully move on. Thanks for watching Vintage Dudes on Vintage Bikes. Please like and subscribe. Leave a comment. And keep the wheels rubber side down, because, man, it hurts when they're not.